Hello and welcome back. On today's fishing mission I'm trying to catch a winter carp or two. I have brought all the gear to the spot. I've come to a local lake near me. It's a small match fishing lake. The lake is packed. All the places are taken. I'm last to arrive because I like to sleep. So it's the middle of February and the goal is to catch a carp. This is the first nice day of February. It's 10 degrees outside, so it's great. Yesterday was also 10 degrees, so I think there's a good chance for us to catch something. But without further ado, let's go. As you can see, the lake is pretty small. Only 15 small spots, but I like it here. It's close to me and there's a lot of fish. Not big, but that's okay. It's February. First things first, we need to prepare the feed for the method. I have added a kilo of carp feed and I will add water little by little until I get the consistency needed for the method feeder. This is a fish meal based feed with a fruity aroma. It's full of pellets, so it needs to sit a bit, which gives me plenty of time to prepare the rods. This is good enough. I will cover this now to let it sit. And I need to wash my hands. Okay, let's see the rods. Since I will be fishing two rods, one in the middle of the lake and one on the far side, I have chosen two rods naturally. One is a Daiwa or Siri Walter Supernova light feeder, 3.3 meters or 11 foot. And the other one is also 11 foot, it's the Daiwa Power Mesh. The light feeder is about 60 grams casting weight and the power mesh is 100. I will be using the stronger rod for the far side and the lighter rod for the middle because it's a small lake, it's a shallow lake and I don't need a very strong gear, so this will be fine. I'm using 0.25 monofilament on both rods. We'll see where we get. Both rigs are exactly the same. The only difference is that on the lighter rod I am using a lighter lead or the lighter feeder, and the bigger rod I'm using this one, 45 grams, is 28. We have the method feeder, a small swivel and a short hook link which is about, I don't know, 10 centimeters, a size 10 carp hook and a bait needle. I like using bait needles because it makes the job a lot easier. And that's the rigs. This is the other one. It's exactly the same, only with the bigger lead. Small bait hook. Now I need to check the ground bait and we can cast out. The ground bait was a bit dry, so I needed to add water a bit, and now it's perfect. So let's go. First the shorter one. This is how I'm feeling the method with the smooth. Okay, let's try this. Middle of the lake, perfect. Let's see the longer one. I'm feeling it exactly the same. Let's see. We have a bit of crosswind, which is not bad, but and we are going to rinse and repeat until we catch something. It's 9 o'clock now. I will be fishing the whole day till it gets dark. This time of the year it's very cold, so I'm not recasting that often, in every 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes, because the ground bait needs to dissolve and the water is very cold, it's a couple of degrees, so it's dissolving very slowly, so I need to let it sit. The key in the winter is patience, because I cannot move the lake is full, so this is the only spot I can fish. So I need to be patient and wait it out. Maybe a bit later, when the weather gets warmer, the fish will activate, because it's very cold still. In the morning, maybe in the afternoon, when the water heats up a bit, we will be lucky. So it's a waiting game, but it's very nice. I'm very glad I came out. The sun is shining, it's beautiful. I miss this. I didn't fish for a very long time, but I think that will change. I will be fishing more often now that the weather is better. So, fingers crossed. Oh my god, this patience thing is taking too long. It's 2 o'clock now. I have been waiting for the whole day. Almost 3 o'clock. I have been patient until now, but I'm losing my patience now. It's 4:15 now. The sun is setting slowly. Still no fish to be seen, but I think I will try this next week, because it's going to stay warm for the foreseeable future, at least for a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna give up for today. It's starting to get cold. We will pick this up next week. Hello and welcome back. 2 weeks have passed and I came back to my local lake. It's still February. It's colder than last time. Now it's 8 o'clock. I didn't want to start late because it was below zero this morning, so because last time we didn't have much luck, but this time I'm hoping that we catch something. Everything is exactly the same as last time. No differences. I'm using the same bait, the same ground bait, same rods, same rigs, everything is the same. That's why I didn't film it now, because everything is the same, so there's no need. The first rod is going to the far side. I'm using the same pop-ups. Last time I didn't show you how to properly feel the method. So, first the hook with the bait goes in, then a bit of ground bait. I press it down lightly, but you don't have to. And then I press down the feeder. Then I get something like this, and I like to press it on a bit more, because I'm casting to the far side, so it doesn't. If the ground bait gets too dry, then it falls apart, but we can supplement with water, so it's fine. Okay, first rod. First rod is in, exactly where I wanted it. Maybe we need to add a bit more, like that. Okay. Let's see about the second one. It's exactly the same. This hook link is a bit longer than on that rod, and this hook is a bit stronger because it's on a stronger rod, so it can penetrate. The other rod is pretty soft, it's not really meant for this, so it gets a lighter wire hook. See, it's exactly the same, and it goes in to the far side. Because I have nobody on this side of me, there are people there, but here there's nobody, so I'm fishing 2 spots actually on the far side to get a little better spread. If somebody comes, I will just shorten the rod and it will be fine, but I hope nobody comes next to me. So now we wait. This is the funnest part. Last time I stayed till dark. Today I'm not staying that long because I'm gonna freeze. The forecast said sunny today. This is not very sunny. It is extremely cold. I'm freezing my ass off. I'm fishing for another hour and a half and that's it. I'm going home for lunch. If it doesn't happen, I will try it again tomorrow. This winter fishing is extremely nerve-wracking because you never know when it's gonna happen, and the chances are very, very slim. because the water is very cold and the fish is not active at all. So it all comes down to luck, and I'm not the luckiest person alive, so it takes some time. The forecast says tomorrow will be 10 degrees, 13 actually. Today is 5. So I'm hoping that the warmer weather tomorrow will help. But today is cold. That's it for today. Unfortunately, no luck. But I will come back tomorrow morning and we will try this again. So, see you tomorrow. Hello and welcome back. What do they say? Third time's a charm. So, this is day 3. It's Monday. I have the whole lake for myself. There's nobody here. So I'm gonna go to the far side in the little corner where there's no wind, because the wind is blowing this way. I will fish there for 2 hours. If I don't catch anything, I will come back to this side because the wind is blowing here. There's 2 theories. First theory is that the water is a lot warmer because the wind doesn't blow it and the sun is heating it. The second logic is that the wind is blowing here, so all the fish come here because of the wind. There's 2 theories, so we'll test both. But first I'm going to go to the far side and fish there for a bit, and if there's no luck I can come here. I have 5 hours to fish. So the sun is out. It's a bit warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was around 5 degrees, today should be 10, but the wind has changed, so we will see. Stay tuned. My ground bait is from yesterday. I didn't change anything. It got a bit dry, so I added a bit water and that's it. Everything is the same as yesterday. I didn't change again anything because there's no need. This has worked in the past, so it is what it is. So let's go. This rod is going to go short because I saw some fizzing in the middle. So I want to try it there. It is still too windy, but I hope the sound is not that bad. I thought it would be less windy here, but it's not. It's only half of the water is not hit by the wind. The rest of the lake is pretty windy. Towards the middle, like so. And this one is going to go somewhere in the corner. Somewhere in the corner. Food around the corner, food around the corner. Like there. That's going to be fabulous. I'm baiting them the same for now. Maybe we do some changes later. I just want to catch a fish. Now is my chance. The lake is empty. I'm alone. Nobody to disturb me and I can experiment. I just hope the fish are active today, because this is my last chance to catch a fish. Okay, this can be a bit longer, not much, but longer. And that's it. Let's see. 2 rods are in. I hope they give me a fish. I'm in this little bay area. It's all the way from there to here. So one rod is here in the middle and the other one is there. So I'm hoping I covered the middle and the far side, and we will see. The feed is exactly the same as yesterday. Maybe it's a bit wetter today than yesterday, but it will dry out in a couple of minutes, so it's fine. Yesterday only 2 fish were caught, or I think 4. 4 fish were caught in the middle of the lake, but I was in that corner, so I was very far away from the fish. And nobody fished here, so I'm hoping that today this corner will produce. I had a liner right now on the middle rod. That's promising. I'm getting a lot of liners. Maybe the problem is that I'm fishing on a running rig. It's not fixed at all. Maybe I change it to a semi-fixed if this keeps happening. Because the water is cold and the fish's mouth are harder than in summer. I'm gonna change the rigs. I like fixed rigs more. Here's a fish. That was a bite. That was definitely a bite. It is pretty easy to do. I just cut off the swivel. I will put on a small rubber stopper. And then I'm gonna put back the method feeder. And then I'm gonna retie the hook and the swivel. And now, since the feeder stops at the swivel, I just pull down this little stopper to stop it, and that's it. And now I will refill it as usual. Now when the fish picks up the pellet, it won't have much space to run with it, and the feeder gives it that initial hook hold. So, one down, one to go. I will fix this one the same. And it's not really a fixed system, it's a semi-fixed system, because this little rubber stopper can slide off easily, not very hard to slide it off. So if I do get a break off, the fish can get rid of the feeder. And now we reattach our hook, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Another way is to get a smaller swivel, and then you push it in the feeder. I think when you buy this particular feeder you get a swivel with it, but I don't really remember. So this is the next one. I'm gonna fill it just the same. In goes the pellet, some food, back it down a bit, put this in, press it down hard, push it out, and I like to give it a bit more squeeze so it doesn't fall completely apart on impact with the water. Let's go. And I'm aiming this right here. And now we wait. I think this will help with the hookup ratio, especially with this rod, because this rod has a very soft tip. The hook doesn't catch hold. So this is our plan. I really have high hopes because all of the liners I'm getting. Here's the bite. Opa! Here's the bite from the middle. Oh, I love it. Oh, today is gonna be a good day, I hope so. I hope so. Oh, and this soft rod. It's amazing. It's a carp, but it's small. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. I'm not mad. I was waiting. 3 times. Oh, I have another bite. Oh, on both rods. Oh, yes. This is going to be fabulous. I have a fish on the other rod and I have a fish on this one. Oh, he's very pretty. He's extremely pretty. Come here, baby. Oh, don't take my rod. This is the first one down. It's a very pretty fish. No, don't take my rod. This is fun. 2 days nothing, and then in the first half an hour I get a double take. It's good that we switched from a running rig to a semi-stiff one. The hook came out nicely. And here's our prize. It's a very pretty 1-year-old. Let's get him back so I can play the other one. He's still here, live and kicking. I think this one is a bit bigger. We will see. So one from the middle, one from the far side. It's interesting. So the fish are here. You just need to catch them. That one came on the white pop-up. This one is on the red. I don't think the pop-up matters that much. I think the ground bait is more important. Oh, my pretty fish. No, it's not bigger. He's just feisty. It's a common. He's very pretty. That's why he's fighting so much. And it's in the net. Just need to put this down for a minute. It's a bit bigger. He's fat. I don't know from what is he this fat. And he's feisty. And this is our next prize. He is very pretty. He's small, but he has beautiful colors. He goes back. Opa! I hit the camera. And that's 2 fish. First 2 fish for me this year. And I'm extremely happy. I hope we catch a lot of carp today. And I would like to catch some bigger ones. I know they're here, but I'm not even going to change the pop-up. I'm just going to refill the feeder. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy. I'm over the moon. Let's see. This one goes back there. I missed the spot for about half a meter, but it doesn't really matter. This one goes back also. And here it is. Did I miss it? Yes, I missed it. I was fiddling with my phone. They are here and they're hungry, which I like very much. My ground bait is going dry, but we can always supplement water. That's easy. I have this little contraption. I filled it up with lake water and it works great. I just add a couple of splashes when it gets too dry and that's it. Starting to get cold, yeah. Why did the wind change? I was so comfy 10 minutes ago. Now I'm cold. And this was a bite. And again, I was fiddling with my phone. I almost lost the rod. Holy crap. My heart started pounding so fast. Oh my god. It's fighting more slowly. Maybe it's the mirrors. Or maybe he's bigger, we'll see. No! No! I pulled the hook. No! No! Oh my god. I get so mad when this happens. The hook is extremely sharp. Everything is great. It's just the lack of luck. The rod is soft. I didn't play it too hard, it just pulled. Oh well. Two fish caught, one lost. I'm fishing about an hour and a half. maybe a bit less, an hour. That's a good result. Come on, fish. I know there's a lot of you here. These little fish are from last year, but there are bigger fish in here. Not a lot bigger, but I hope we catch one of the bigger ones. I love this little lake. It's very near my house. It's 15 minutes from my house, so I can get here quickly. On weekdays there's almost never people here. On weekends it gets busy, but it rarely gets full unless the weather is perfect. I'm not happy with this one. I will move this one to the far side also. I want to try it half an hour to see what happens. Maybe the fish have moved out because nothing happened in the past half hour. Only on this longer rod. I don't know what's happening with this one. No, the happening is that there's a fish on it. And I'm fiddling with my phone again. God. Ah, I really need to stop doing this. I saw the line get loose. And then I pulled on it, pulled on it, pulled on it. And then the fish hit. It's like lure fishing. You pull on it a bit and then the fish hits. So funny. This one is very aggressive. Oh, it's a pretty fish. It's a very pretty fish. Come on. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. It's angry little one. Oh my god. And it's not that small. It's bigger than the other ones. A bit. And he is angry. Very angry. He's very angry, but we managed to slip him in the net. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, he's a pretty one. His tail is crooked. His tail is very crooked. He is pretty, but he's a bit crooked, as you can see. Third fish on the bank. Fourth fish overall. Not too bad. I'm not mad about this at all. So I need to pull down the stopper, like so. The pellet can stay the same. Pellet can stay the same. We're just going to refill this. It's a bit more action in the corner there, but that is to be expected. I move this rod to the far bank. We'll see what happens. Same spot. A perfect cast. I will try to shimmy this one also in the corner, because it seems that all the fish are there. I don't know how successful will I be, because this rod is not very precise long distances. We will try it. I see a hole there that has my name on it, and it didn't work out at all. But I will leave it here for a couple of minutes because reasons. Because I have a fish here. Oh, this was so funny. This was so funny. Okay, we know that fish are there. We just need to get them on this rod also. And that will be great. It has been in the water for less than 5 minutes. It's a mirror again. It wrapped around his fin. Maybe I will need to retie this. Maybe not. I missed him with the net. And now he's angry. He's a feisty one. He's small, but he's feisty. I think he's the biggest one today. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Don't be so cranky. I will put you back. This one is more than pretty enough. Okay, let's slip him back. Okay, my pretty baby, go back. Go swim. Send your mama. But I think your mama isn't here, so. Your bigger sister, maybe? I'm soaking wet. Oh my god. I need to change the net. This isn't working out. It's too wet. I will do that immediately. Fourth fish on the bank. Fifth overall. Not bad. I cannot complain. It is a great day today. He took my pellet. Oh no. So now both rods are going to the bay, to the far side, far bank. Because it's deeper, closer to the bank than it's away from the bank, which doesn't make sense, but I think the fish have eroded underneath the bank, so there's a lot more depth, and they like to hang out there because it slopes down, but then it slopes back up. I don't understand. As long as the fish are biting, I'm happy. We don't need to think too hard. This rod was the rod that I just moved to the bank, and it produced a fish immediately in about 5 minutes. And it's not a bad fish. And this rod is much weaker than the other one. That one is 100 grams, this one is 50 or 60, which is not a lot, but it's fun for these small fish, and I can play them a lot slower, which is more interesting anyways. He got caught on something. God! Ah! Why? Why? He was pretty and black. So disappointed. The problem is that the far bank is reeds and branches on the bank, literally. And everybody fishes close to the bank, but not everybody can cast to the bank. So there are a lot of old lines near the bank. The lake owners clean it, there's a boat there, but I don't think that they did. Oh, it's like a punch to the stomach. I'm not moving anywhere. This is working perfectly, so I'm staying put for another 2 hours. It's 11 o'clock, I'm fishing till 1. No, the sun went away and the wind stayed. I'm getting cold again. But here's a fish, so everything is great. Oh, this one I watched like a hawk. Beautiful, beautiful. And I think I have a fish on the other rod also. We'll see. They all come to the surface very quickly, and then they're just cruising on the surface. Why is that? He's swimming towards me. This is not very eventful. This is not very eventful at all. This one is a lazy one. It's a lazy common. It's a long and lazy common. Don't start fighting on me now. This is the biggest fish of the day. And he was so lazy. Oh my god. This is not a small fish at all. I think this is the biggest fish I have caught here ever. Cannot feel the frame. He's feeling the frame. No! I have a fish on this rod also. Oh my god. Okay, I will deal with you later. It's a beautiful long common and it's very pretty. I need to put him back because this other fish will wreak havoc. We dealt with this one. Now we need to deal with this one. Oh my god. Crisis averted. Holy balls. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And then two fish at the same time. Again. 8 fish. This one is just a smaller one. Okay, we can do this from this side. Yes. Okay. 8 fish, 7th on the bank. No, it's not the 8. I lost one. It's the 9th fish. It's the 9th fish and 6th on the bank. He's very dark. I think this is the one we caught before. He's very pretty. He has a hole in his tail. Okay. Let's see some other fish. I lost one fish there. Or am I counting that? Yes, I am. 9 fish. 9 fish, 2 lost. Or 3 lost. I need to watch the video back so I can know for sure, but nevertheless, it's a great result. I have lost count, to be honest. Every half an hour I catch something, or something happens, and then half an hour silence. And after that, all over again. Half an hour silence and then something happens. I can't call it constant action, but it's nice. And the weather is much, much nicer than yesterday. I was shivering yesterday. Today is very pleasant, especially now. Now it's 12 degrees outside and I'm wearing a lot of layers, so it's fabulous. Yes, we did. We filmed a bite. This rod was 5 minutes in the water. Oh, this one feels and looks the same as the common earlier. He's a bit smaller. The commons don't really fight. Maybe they're too cold. They fight in the big lake very hard, but here not so much. I need to get him head first because he's too long for the net. Closer. Yes, you are in and you are huge. Oh my god. It's bigger than the last one. Okay, this is the biggest one of the day. And he gave me hell of a fight. Does he fit? Not really. He's extremely pretty and photogenic. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. I'm releasing. Opa. I'm releasing you. Swim. Opa. This can be our last fish. I could pack up right now, but I'm too greedy. So I will be casting out again. Look how far he have moved the stopper. 60 centimeters. I think we will put some dip again on it, because that worked out like a charm 15 minutes ago. I'm using a bit of dip, 2 little stripes. It's a sweet dip. Maybe it gets the fish biting a little bit quicker. it got us this one, so I'm hoping it will get us another one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh my god. Here it is. I'm over the moon. This was a fabulous day. This is winter fishing for you. You win some, you lose some. Today I won. It's a beautiful little mirror. My god, he's pretty. Come here, come to Papa. And he's in the net. This worked out perfectly. He's not that little. He's the biggest mirror I have caught all day. He is very pretty. You would have never gotten away. Ow. You stabbed me. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, okay. I will put you back. You just need to stop wiggling for a second. For a second. Stop it. It's the most beautiful mirror of the whole day. He's extremely pretty. And this is the last fish for today. I'm not even gonna put back the rod. I'm gonna start packing. So my friends, this is winter carp fishing for you. 2 times I have caught nothing and the 3rd time was the charm, so I'm over the moon with it. You just need to be persistent and to try, because you cannot catch anything from home. So I had a really great time. It just goes to show, when you put in the work, it's going to pay off eventually. Sometimes it takes 1 or 2 tries, sometimes it takes 15. But winter carp fishing is all about consistency and getting out and trying. And the first rule of winter carp fishing is to know your lake and to know that it will produce fish in the winter. Because a lot of lakes have big fish in them, but they don't produce fish in the winter. Like that lake right there, I will show you. That there goes around. That there is the main lake. This is a little cutoff. There's a little island in the middle. And this part of the lake has shallow water and small fish. The other lake is deep and has big fish. And big fish don't like the cold. I tried fishing there in the winter and I never succeeded. I wanted to catch a snow carp so long. I waited every year when the snow falls. I go to try and catch and I've never succeeded. But on this small lake, which is pretty shallow, when the sun comes out, there's a lot of chances of catching carp. Because the sun warms up the shallow water more quickly and the smaller fish are, in my opinion, more aggressive. So they want to fatten up quickly and they're eating whatever they can get hold of. So, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the channel and see you next time. Goodbye.